Hey gamers, Cryptic Gaming here. Welcome back to Banished Souls. So I wanted to show you one of the games that we are preparing to really start diving into a little deeper within our Discord group. So if you're loving Skull and Bones, maybe this is something you will want to jump in to just kind of have a little fun with everybody. It is cross-play platform available, so it means PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox One, and Xbox XS can all play together on this. So it's really cool on that aspect of things. But give you a little bit of a taste. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in and you will start with typically the Albany here in the U.S. And after you run a few missions with that, you can move into other countries, and they are going to have an entry-level ship. It's usually a cruiser. By the time you open the second one, then you can move into destroyers. Third ones move down into battleships, aircraft carriers, and so on and so forth. And you have to earn those. You can't buy those. Now, if you're the type of person who's wanting to buy ships, you have a store where you can come over here to ships and find where you can buy them. My recommendation to you is don't buy them. What you want to do is you want to earn it. The reason you want to earn it is the stuff you're going to buy in the store. It calls it a money earner, meaning it's going to help you earn gold doubloons, which is good because that's a special currency in this game. But your stronger ships are going to be opened up in this tier line coming through. As you can see, I'm a huge destroyer fan. I also like battleships on certain countries as well. But something else that you're going to see, this is where things start to get in depth. Commanders. You have different commanders for the different countries and the different ships. If you look at this commander here, you can see the little ship icon. It has a line through half of it. You see kind of a square box and a triangle in the front. That's for cruisers. So this commander would specialize in cruisers, whereas, say, Arleigh Burke is going to specialize more on destroyers. Same thing with William Halsey. And then you have your battleship commanders like Willis Lee. Then they have these special commanders that you're going to earn in different types of battle situations when they run events. And this is for battleships as well. And then, of course, we have our aircraft carrier commander, Ernest King. And there's a lot more in there. Now you can go in and you can buy commanders again. You can earn them in game, which is the way that I went. I've been playing this game for close to 5 years now, and it has been a fantastic game. It's always got new content every month. They're bringing out new passes. They're bringing out new types of events around the major holidays and stuff. But as you can see, we've earned a few of these new commanders that are coming in. Then, of course, you have your more traditional style. Now, these commanders that you see, they're more little cartoonish. That's not going to do much in PvP scenarios. What that's going to be is mostly for events. When they come back through, you're going to play part of an event that you may have missed the first half of, but it still pays out really nicely. And like I say, that's throughout all of your commanders. So now one of the things that is pretty cool in here is you're going to come up and you're going to level your commander up, and I believe it's right at rank 14, if I'm not mistaken. It could be 10. You're going to require a certain type of insignia, whereas it does XP for the first several of them, and then you earn insignias in battle. That's going to open the rest of this ranking system up, which opens up your commander's abilities. So like this one here is going to add more torpedo speed. This is going to adjust to see detectability range, where the enemy can see you or not see you. And that really comes to play, especially if you love running destroyers. You can actually chew a battleship up and he never even see you, as long as you stay outside of that effective range where they can spot you. And then back in stock, which is one of my favorite, it is the torpedo launcher reload time. It reduces that by a pretty good percent as you continue to raise those up. So legendary 3 commander, the way you get that is merging light commanders that you earn together. Pretty cool aspect. Then you have your legendary abilities you can put in for like unstoppable. This is going to allow for reduced mobility with a damaged engine and or rudder. That's actually a really good one to use. And then this one here is chance of destroyer HE shells causing fire, increases that by 2.5% with the rather be torching perk. And that is going to be something that if you were in a allied group, so you're within range, 2.75 kilometer range of an allied ship, means you're fighting with other destroyers in a big wolf pack or something, you're going to be able to get those effects. Same thing with this. This is going to be an active when an enemy ship is within 6 kilometers. So you need to kind of keep an eye on what it is you're picking. I'm going to switch this one out for the unstoppable perk. That is a really great perk. So you're still not done with commanders. At this point, you've built up your base stats. You've got them up to legendary, and you're going, okay, I wish there was more to do. Well, you can. You can go over here to inspirations, and you can pick any commander that you have for any type of ship that you're going to be running, or match it up with my suggestion. If you're using a destroyer and you're using destroyer commander, try to keep other destroyer commander inspirations in there. So with Reginald here, we're pulling the inspirations of torpedo launcher reload times minus 2.7%, and steering gear impairment chances is reduced by 27%. So we shouldn't lose our steering on a ship, because that can happen. You can actually have weapons blown right off of your ship in this game. Very realistic in some of the aspects of it. So then this one here is going to increase the maximum destroyer speed. This is Blue Fiora. This is one of the commanders I earned about 3 years ago, and just really spent time grinding those mission passes to get it up to Legendary 3. So we have some really good stats on here. But you can do that with all of your commanders, whether you're using destroyers or maybe you're wanting to use battleships. So here, this is commander I don't use much of. I don't really care for stats, but you'll see that there will be other commanders that you'll decide to use. Here's a new one we have, Sergio Splendento, I guess his name is. I haven't really looked at his stats. I usually don't look too much at them unless I start getting duplicates. But you can also use any of your personal commendations that you earn in the past. Again, campaign passes, this is what you call battle passes. It's going to have different types of levels for you to climb up with. It's going to have rewards, so you're going to get some free rewards, and then there's going to be some that you can pay for the admiralty backing on, which is going to give you the top rewards. It doesn't cost much, or you could actually buy your way through the pass for those who want to. Like I say, I don't recommend doing it that way, but that's up to you how you want to do it. It's not going to give you a ship that's going to be better than anybody's at this point. Not to say a good ship won't come out. You just have to kind of really look into it. But to determine how you raise the rank in that, you're going to come over here to what is known as Renown. Now within the Renown, this is going to be mission packs. So you have, for however many weeks it's been going, this one's been going for 4 weeks. I haven't really been grinding on it too much. Did get through week 1 last night. So week 2 we would have to come in and do earn 600 credits using a level 3 to legendary ship. And we can do that in AI or standard. Not a big deal. Not hard to do. Then you have shakedown trials, which is where you got to hit citadels of ships 10 times. Now that's where you want to make sure that you have a ship that shoots a really flat line, and you're going to have to get in and explore those ships as you progress, which ones you hit best with. The citadel is the weakest point on a ship. It's right above the magazine pocket, and it will cause secondary explosions. And if you're hitting it with something like the Fuso or the Amagi and ships like that up in the higher class, and really any ship within those tier classes, if you have that activated on there and you hit that citadel, you can typically blow up a ship with one barrage. When I say ship, I'm talking about a destroyer or a cruiser. If you're using the battleship, it may take you 2 shots with the battleship. But it's hard to get those. I'm not going to lie, it can be hard to get those. Then we got to get 75 incapacitation from destroyed, set on fire, or cause flooding ribbons. So those are actually pretty easy to grab. You just fire as much as you can, especially if you're using HE shells. You're going to set fires like crazy. But you see the requirements change from Trial 4 to Trial 1. And then up here you have to use a level 4 to Legendary, and it has to be in Standard rank. And that's one of the things that you're going to see. You want to be able to open up to a Tier 4, and we're going to be helping people that want to play the game get up to those Tier 4 ships. And then it's up to you to decide which ships you like the best. But we all work together to get those up. And then you'll have like this pack here would open up afterwards for free. They dump it in there, kind of like what you see on Skull and Bones, where every week you'll see a new thing. This is basically that board for that. Now here comes the trials. This is a great way to do things. So you get daily boost every 24 hours. You're going to get to play these daily boosts. They can be ran from anything from a level 1 to legendary on any mode of the game that you want to. And then, of course, your weekly boost, which is completed, and then premium supply, which would be premium ships. And what this gives you is it's going to give you camo, it's going to give you boxes, it's going to give you flags, it's going to give you insignias as well, and specialized boxes to open up. And you could end up getting commanders, you could end up getting more insignias and things to actually bolster up your commanders so that you're strengthening your ships. And then, of course, when you're opening your ship line, it's not that you're just purchasing a ship. When you get into a ship, you then have to look at the ship equipment. So here we have the aiming system mod, great mod on there, or you could use like a main battery mod, which is going to give you a faster traverse speed. I like to get the extra distance with the aiming system mod. So then you have things such as hull upgrades. You can upgrade the targeting systems. You can upgrade the types of torpedoes, types of torpedo launchers, radar stations, sonars. It's going to be ship specific as to what that ship was equipped with in World War II, and you're going to be able to upgrade those systems. So really cool stuff from that standpoint, giving you a lot of upgrade options on that as well. And then of course the cool events that they run. I believe we actually just finished the space event. They're running a ranked right now. Planet Crash was pretty awesome. This is tallying up to be able to start handing out prizes you're going to earn running those. You'll have ranked battles, arena battles, brawls, fleet battles, and training. So fleet is where we're assembling a division. We're going to be start bringing a lot of our players that have shown interest in the game, getting everybody trained up, everybody ranked up, and we're going to start doing fleet battles against other Discord groups and other gaming groups that are out there. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if that's something you're interested in, even if you don't play Skull and Bones, maybe this is more of up your speed and alley, man. This game is all about strategy. It's all about learning how to work as a team. So very cool game for that. Then of course you have your training mode where you can bring people in and train them and all. But you don't get to earn any XP or do anything like that. So typically I take people into versus because it's really not that hard. Standard, on the other hand, you're going to be playing against other people that are ranked. If you run ranked, what that does is it places you in an in-game rank against people your own level, and you will take and build your way up. I used to actually be in top 1. I'm not anymore. I haven't played the game in a while, but definitely getting back into it. But these are going to be ranked 7s, and you will have to fight your way through a tier of battles. So once you complete one tier, it's going to bring you up to another tier, and basically what it's doing is it's just eliminating all the failures to a top rank. And you can do that, and you're going to earn some really good rewards doing that as well. And the thing about it is, I've not seen where ranked really goes below level 4 ships. Usually it's 5s and up. So it's going to be one of those things where you're going to want to open those ships up, and you can get into some new ships pretty quick, pretty easy in it. Of course, this is where you would come to get free containers. They give you a free container every day in the store. I believe I've already claimed mine today, so it probably will not show up. No, it's not going to. But it would be under the specials. And then you would come over and open up your containers here. Anything that you're earning, you're going to go in, and you can open them one at a time, or you can open them all at once. And that's usually the way I do it. It seems to give better drop rates. Then, of course, fleets. This is new to the game, so we'll be working on creating a fleet to start bringing our Discord members over again. You know, if you're looking for a great group of people to play with and you enjoy these types of games, man, hop in, give it a try. If it's not for you, you've not wasted any time. But if you might find that you're having a lot of fun, not just playing this, but playing Skull and Bones and a lot of the other games that are currently going into Discord. We are pretty active as a group as far as not just playing one game, but playing everything as a team. So it's been really cool. But if you were looking for a fleet, you would come in to join fleet. Then you can look at invites and see who's invited you into, like Turtle Core, whoever that is, has invited us over to their thing. They've got 24, 25 members. Like I say, we're going to be building our own core over here, building our own in-game fleets. You're going to have collections, so these come into play around holidays and special events, and you're going to try to collect these cards. If you can collect all of the cards like we did here, you end up getting a ship, which was pretty cool. So keep an eye out for those types of things into play as well. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've been having a wonderful week. Well, weekend's coming up, man, so that's awesome. Weekend's finally here for those of you who get the weekends off. I'm sure you're going to be looking for something to play. Stop in, drop us a comment, say, hey, can we get a link for that Discord? I'm going to send you a link, or one of the leads in our group will be sending you a link, and we'll get you in and get you playing, get you trained up, and get you on part of a team that's going to be winning. Y'all have a wonderful day.
force sighted on the horizon. Roger.
Engine boost activated. Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes astern.
Team has taken the lead.
Engine boost deactivated.
Victory is in sight. Our victory is in sight.